Good evening and welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Witterhack with you, and opening night for girls basketball, their playoffs, all the quarterfinals in Division 1 through 5 throughout the state. And we are sitting here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. It was a rough ride for me to get here. It's like 4 blocks. I can almost see it from my house, the high school here, but always great to be here, know so many people here at Christian School, and get to see everybody again, like a little family reunion, friend reunion when I come here, so it's always a great time to come here. But they got some work to do tonight. Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, coached by Mark Vanderwerf, they're 13-9 overall in the season. They finished in 4th place, tied with Horicon in the Trailways East Conference this season. Lourdes won the conference at 12-0. It was Oakfield in 2nd place at 10-2, Dodgeland at 6-6, and then CWC and Horicon tying for 4th place with 5-7 records. But again, the Crusaders, they've played some great ball against some very good teams this season. If they can kind of put it together, they're a very senior-dominated team. We'll see what they can do here tonight against the Reedsville Panthers. So I got to get. I'm too used to saying like Reedsville or for that town, but it's actually Reedsville, which is kind of north and east of Lake Winnebago up there. We were there for a football game some years ago. I've only been there once, but they're making the trip down here to play Central Wisconsin Christian here today. We'll talk about both these teams. I got an interview with head coach Mark Vanderwerf of the Crusaders coming up. So all that is coming up on the Home and Auto Sales pregame show. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. I'm Steve Witterhack again. Quarterfinal action, Division 5 girls basketball here tonight as the Crusaders are taking on the Panthers of Reedsville. And we'll see how things go here for both the teams. Reedsville right now, not a bad stretch right now. They've lost 7 out of their last 8 games, and they're in a pretty tough conference, so they play in the Big East North Conference. Manitowoc Lutheran won that conference, tied with St. Mary's Catholic. Both at 11-1. Howard's Grove was in 3rd place at 8-4, and Reedsville in 4th place at 5-7. So similar conference records for both of these teams, but their team is coached by Daryl Hansen and has coached them to an 8-16 record on the season. For Central Wisconsin Christian, they're coming off a victory over Wayland Academy last week Thursday. They beat them by a score of 54-42. Now, taking a look at the brackets here for Central Wisconsin Christian, taking in Reedsville. If you win this game, you play coming up on Friday, and number 3 seed Oakfield will be playing Stockbridge tonight, a game you can hear on our sister station on 103.3 FM, and also, if you're in the Fond du Lac area, 93.7 FM. Randy Armgard had to take him from me today because the announcer for that game got sick. So Randy is doing the game over there on the radio, and they say that's an old school way of doing games, seeing everything's been video streamed since COVID. But the winner of this game and the winner of the Oakfield game will be playing coming up at the higher seed. If Oakfield wins, they'll be definitely hosting the next game coming up on Friday. I see Randolph is playing Princeton Green Lake tonight. Hilbert and Lord's Academy going at it at Lord's Academy tonight. Cambria Friesland is at Fall River taking on the Pirates over there in Rio, taking on the number 1 seeded team in the sectional, number 3 ranked overall, Sheboygan Lutheran. That's a look at the bracketing. I had a chance to talk to the head coach for Central Wisconsin Christian, Mark Vanderwerf, and I'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as our pregame show continues live from Central Wisconsin Christian School on Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Wisconsin Christian taking on Reedsville in this game here. It's a regional quarterfinal in Division 5, and got Mark Vanderwerf with us right now. And Mark, at the end of the regular season now, and just kind of take a look back at the season, how the girls progressed, and where they're at right now, and are they ready to go into the postseason, ready or not?
Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with our progression. We had a few games that we played that I feel that had we played just a little bit better, we would be able to get those games. But that's kind of the way that basketball goes, right? You try to put your best game out there each and every time. We ended the season 13-9, ended up in the playoffs with a 6th seed against Reedsville. They're out of the Big East, so they come from a bigger conference. So I think it'll be a really good test for us tonight.
You got a pretty special bunch of seniors. It's going to be tough to let them go at the end of the season, but talk about your senior leadership.
Yeah, they've just been a great group of girls for our basketball program. Some of them have played varsity for 4 years, some of them have played for 3, some of them for 2, but they've just been really positive role models on our basketball team and our basketball program and in the school hallways. So they're just great leaders in our program, and everything they do, they just look to shine forth and just put their best effort out there.
So you're taking on Reedsville. I think I've been there for one football game once. It's all I've ever seen, Reedsville, the Panthers. But talk about your opponent here today.
Yeah, Reedsville, they're, like I said before, they're out of the Big East. So that's a bigger conference, so it's a little bit more physical, some of those teams like that. I know that they shoot just a ton of three-pointers. They got a lot of speed. They don't have a lot of size, which hopefully we can make that an advantage on our side of things. Got to limit their three-pointer opportunities. Like I said, they shot over 550 three-pointers on the year. So people think we shoot a lot of three-pointer, which I would agree with, but they've shot over 125 more than we have. So when you shoot a lot of three-pointers, sometimes you make a lot, and we just got to do our job to make that not tonight.
Well, Coach, hopefully this is the start of a bunch of games here for you in the postseason, so good luck today.
All right, thank you.
Mark Vanderwerf, head coach of the Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com. Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Our good friend Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Another great week weather-wise. Very nice, Andy. Pop on by, right?
Absolutely. We got a lot going on here. There's always something here. We got 16 different tap lines that you can stop in and see what our tap line is. Our daily specials change by the day, so you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out for the daily special. However, hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy is always a staple, along with chili for the season.
March 4th to the Other Bar, coming up Tuesday. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, we moved the meat raffle to Tuesday night. I've been getting some feedback that the weekends are kind of plugged full. So we're going to try it a Tuesday night. We're going to do a meat raffle on the 4th of March for the Rosie statue, and hopefully we can keep Rosie the Riveter here a permanent staple in Waupun.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Brewers spring training, boys of summer. Here we go. That's fun for you.
Absolutely. It's my time of year. The guys are back on the field. So the spring training starts. Of course, we got the NBA in full circle. And, of course, we're coming upon March Madness, so you can definitely stop by and see what we got going on the TVs here. But you'll all have something on.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Just take a little brief look at some of the other teams playing around the area. In Division 2, you've got Waupun taking the night off. They got a number 3 seed, but they'll be playing the winner of the West Bend East against Port Washington game that's being played at Port Washington tonight. You have Plymouth out of the East Central Conference. They are playing today. They're number 7 seed, and they'll be taking on Sheboygan South, and the winner of that game takes on number 6 ranked in the state and number 2 seeded West De Pere. That's in Division 2. Division 4, Laconia Spartans. I should say in Division 3, the Laconia Spartans, number 1 seed in their part of the sectionals, and they'll be waiting for the winner of the Mayville taking on Winnebago Lutheran game at Winnebago Lutheran coming up tonight. So those two teams battle. The winner gets to take on the two-time defending state champs, Laconia Spartans. So that is about it for our pregame show, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. We'll come back in just a few minutes with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game here at Central Wisconsin Christian. It's the Crusaders hosting the Panthers of Reedsville. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are just about set to get this postseason stuff going. The Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Division 5 regional quarterfinal game taking on the Panthers of Reedsville in this ball game. We'll take a look at the starters for both the teams. Definitely had to go through a pronunciation class, and I'll probably butcher these anyway before we got this game going here today. I guess they're announcing all the players first, so we'll wait till they start announcing the starting lineups for both of the teams. Not a decent crowd coming in here. The winner of this game, like I said before, will be playing coming up on a Friday against the winner of the Oakfield against Stockbridge game. Oakfield, a pretty tough opponent, and Stockbridge is an independent school that's had a bit of a rough season. They're the 14th seed. So you got to kind of figure Oakfield's going to come out on top on that game, which you can hear on our radio station on 103.3 FM and also at 93.7 FM if you're in the Fond du Lac area. You can tell anybody you know in that area if they want to listen to the Oakfield game. They can do that, and they can watch this game right here on Radio Plus Sports. Looking forward to bringing it. Just Steve Wutterhack here today. Randy Armga doing that call over at Oakfield because we had a illness as far as the person that was supposed to be doing the game over there for us here tonight. So Randy decided to take one for the team and go old school and just be doing some radio announcing over there. So you can catch that on 103.3 FM and 93.7 FM. So announcing all the players, actually, all the bench people first before they start announcing the starting lineups for both teams. So we'll give you those starters coming up here in just a moment. So for the Reedsville Panthers, coached by Daryl Hanson, 8-16 on the season, 5-7, fourth place team out of their conference in the Big East North. Mercedes Grimm, a 5'8 senior, averaging 13.5 points a game, 32% from behind the arc, 7.2 rebounds per game. Courtney Duracek is a 5'5 junior, averaging 15 points a game, their scoring leader. Alina O'Connell, a 5'6 junior, averaging 3.3 points a game. Brooklyn Toddy, a 5'5 freshman in the starting lineup. And Kayla Buboltz, a 5'6 sophomore, averaging 8 points a game in the starting lineup for the Panthers. The one I've got to get used to is their scoring leader is a Duracek. There's a V in there. And we've had some Dvoraks in town, but she's a Duracek is her name, 5'5 junior. Time to announce the starting lineups for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. You can hear the voice of Scott Ritzma playing the music and doing the announcing. PA announcing does a great job here catching the mood of the games. The Crusaders coached by Mark Vanderwerth, 13-9 on the season, 5-7 in the Trailways East Conference. Samantha Braskamp, their scoring leader, averaging 12.3 points a game, 35% three-point shooter, a 5'5 senior. Taylor Hoffman, averaging almost 6 points a game, a 5'7 senior. Mackenzie Zilke, a 5'5 senior, averaging 4 points a game. And you got Tabitha Bawalda. She takes care of things on the boards, 8.5 rebounds a game, 10 points a game. And Kate DeVries, their post player, 6'2", or I should say 6-foot player with 6.2 scoring average on the season, 6 rebounds a game. That is Kate DeVries. And that is the starting lineup for both teams. We are ready to play some basketball here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. I've seen many of their games so far, though they can go deep in the bench for the Crusaders. They'll go 3 easily, if not 4 players off the bench. They'll come out for the Crusaders and expect a lot of shots from downtown out of the Panthers. Like the coach said, they shot 125 more three-point shots during the season than what the Crusaders did, and people thought the Crusaders shot a lot. Tip is one, and Braskamp comes up with it. Samantha Braskamp gets the ball down to Hoffman in the corner, back out on top to Braskamp. Zilke gets it, looks inside to Kate DeVries. Good job of gathering it. It was kind of overshot a little bit, but she knocked it down, got her feet underneath her again, and finishes the shot. First points of the game going to the Crusaders, sitting in their 2-3 zone right now against the Panthers. Hopefully they're cognizant of those players along that arc right now. Three or four players that'll go out beyond the arc. Gonna shoot it up to the right side. Three-pointer on the way, and that is a little too strong. No good, and battle for the rebound, and coming up with it is the Panthers. So missed shot, but they get their own rebound to keep the time down this end of the court going. A nice little pass inside and a shot inside, put up and in by Brooklyn Toddy. Brooklyn not afraid to get in there. Just a 5'5" player inside, just a freshman in there, but she went right after the taller players and got it to go. We are tied at 2 apiece. Hoffman with it down in the corner, gets it into Breeze along the right block. She's got a triple teamed in there. Misses the shot, and the Panthers come up with a rebound. Buboltz gets it, passes the ball over to Doracek, and a nice pass inside, and a nice ball movement to get that shot inside and putting it in. Finding Alina O'Connell inside. 4-2 the lead now for the Panthers. Braskamp with it out of the perimeter. Three-point shot on the way, and that is good for Taylor Hoffman. See if they can get her going in this ball game. She's had some big-time games from behind the arc. Her first one goes. 5-4 now the lead for the Crusaders. Doracek has it, passes over to the right side in the hands of Grimm. Back to Doracek in the lane. Gets past to Freeze, goes up with the left hand, no good. And Breeze gets in and gets a foul is going to be called on Doracek. Misses the shot. Breeze gets a rebound. She tried to come back from behind and tip it out of her hands. Official says she caught some wrist on that one, so first foul of the ball game going on Courtney Doracek. 5-4 the lead now for the Crusaders. They've got the ball. Your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Braskamp with it, looks inside, getting into Bawalda. Triple teamed inside. Zolke will put up the shot, misses everything on the three-point attempt. And not a bad little contingent. They're making the trip all the way from Reedsville to cheer on their Panthers here. And of course, is always a great contingent cheering on the Crusaders, whether it's the boys or girls. So there's just going to be a lot of working around the perimeter with the Panthers in this ball game. Grimm has it, gets it back. They're going to get it inside and back on top with it. Here's Doracek, goes up, tries to scoop it up, gets it blocked, and getting the ball is Bawalda. Hoffman gets it down in the right corner, looks inside, and they somehow get the ball over to Bawalda inside, and misses the shot, and ball tapped, and coming up with is Doracek. Very active player out there is Doracek, offensively and defensively. Grimm has it. Cross-court pass in the hands of Toddy. She'll bring it out near half court to set things up now for the Panthers, trailing now 5-4. A little over 3 minutes into the ball game here. Three-pointer on the way is up and a little too strong. No good on the shot by Buboltz. And it'll be Crusader basketball. A really senior-dominated team for the Crusaders, losing a lot of really quality athletes. And like Mark Vanderwerf said, really some leaders in this class, too. Nice little pass into Bawalda inside. She's going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot two, but a little give and go. They get it to Braskamp, and Bawalda heads to the basket, gets the ball, and gets fouled. So 2 free throws now for Tabitha Bawalda, a 63% free throw shooter on the season. Averaging 10 points and 8.5 rebounds for the Crusaders on the season. Nice rotation on that one, and gets it to crawl over the rim and in for her first point of the ball game. Kylie Bierczek's in the game, and Kate DeVries will sit down. We've seen a lot of really nice games out of Kylie Beer throughout the season, the games that we've been here, 5'10 sophomore. And that one comes up a little short, so it's 2-point lead now for the Crusaders, bringing up the ball for the Panthers as Buboltz. Gets the ball over to Toddy, dribbles off to her left and gets it back in the hands of Doracek. Taking her time right now, letting everything kind of set up. Trying to figure out how to attack that 2-3 zone. Long three on the way, no good. And a long rebound in the hands of Grimm. Gets it back out to Doracek out on top. Grimm has it along the right side, guarded by Bawalda. Gets cut off. And everything goes through Doracek, it looks out there. Gets about almost every other pass. Nice job by Grimm coming in and kind of a runner towards the basket. Misses the 10-footer in the lane, and here go the Crusaders the other way. Braskamp pushes it up hard now for the Crusaders. They'll pass inside to Beer, and a foul from behind is going to be called Annalena O'Connell, I'm guessing. So O'Connell will pick up the foul. 3 team fouls now on the Panthers, none yet on the Crusaders so far in the ball game. The height advantage going to the Crusaders. Here goes Zolke, throws up a 3, airballed one, and knocks the next one in. Shooters shoot. They'll shoot themselves right out of those slumps. And Mackenzie Zolke buries one, makes her team up now by 5, 9-4. And Duracek throws up a 3, gets it to go. Courtney Duracek with her first points. 15 points a game for her, and she buries it. Puts her team back within 2. 9-7 the lead now for the Crusaders. Steve Wooderhack here. Thanks for joining us here. And Braskamp a little catch and shoot and swish for Samantha Braskamp. The third 3 of the ball game for the Crusaders. Now leading 12-7. I was talking about Kylie Beer now playing the middle and the down position in the 2-3 zone, but she can handle the ball like a guard. She can shoot it outside. And can also take it inside and play the post stuff, being a 5'10 player. And a block shot there by Kylie Beer, and gets it up to Hoffman. Racing on the right side, cross-court pass over to Beer. Chases it down in the corner. Cross-court pass over to Braskamp, sets up 3 on the way, and it is good. Sam Braskamp does not want her season to end here tonight. 2 threes in the game for her. Now 15-7 lead for the Crusaders. Duracek with it, gives it over to Grimm. Will catch out on the perimeter. For that look to get it from their 3-point shot. So we'll see a lot of those, a steady diet of those coming from the Panthers. So it's definitely need to extend the Crusaders' defense out covering those 3-point shooters. 12 and counting down here in the first half. 15-7 the lead now for the Crusaders. Ball taken away by, well, for a second there. Nice job. Braskamp jumping that pass, but can't hang on to the ball and goes out of bounds. Zolke's going to sit down, and coming in for the Crusaders is Charlotte Butine, 5'8 sophomore. She always brings some instant energy to the court for the Crusaders. Panthers with a basketball. They get it back on top over to O'Connell. It's cut off after a couple dribble. Grimm throws one up. That one rims out, no good, and chasing it down in the corner. Little tie up and battle for the ball. It's going to go off the Crusaders and out of bounds. Some more instant energy coming out of the court now with Jenna Scouten. As I said before, she reminds me a lot, and looks-wise and everything, but her energy she brings to the court, like her sister Jolie, who graduated about 3-4 seasons ago here from Central Wisconsin Christian. Will drive along the baseline. That one gets blocked again, and Duracek, nice job, just kind of runs through and grabs the ball from the taller timber of the Crusaders and draws the foul. And to the free throw line will be Courtney Duracek. She gets herself 2 free throws. She's got 3 points in the game so far. First free throw for Duracek. Gets it to go. 64% free throw shooter on the season. Brooklyn Toddy checking in, and sitting down will be Michaela Buboltz. Duracek's next free throw is also good. Solid free throw shooter. Has herself 5 points, has her team back within 6 now. 15-9 the lead for the Crusaders, and bringing it up will be Charlotte Butine. Scouten has it out on top, back over to Braskamp, kind of directing traffic out there, and they get it down to Scouten. They're trying to get inside the ball. It gets tapped away, and they find Braskamp on the outside of the basket and tries to force it up there and draws the foul. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Samantha Braskamp, getting her first free throws of the ball game. Yeah, busy week coming up this week. Randy and I will be doing the game over at Waupun for boys basketball coming up on Thursday night as they take on KML. Conference championship implications in that game. Waupun has wrapped up a share of the conference championship in the East Central Conference, but if they lose to KML, they'll have to share it with the Chargers, and they don't want to do that. They want to be greedy and have that championship all to themselves. The Chargers took them from being sole champs last year. Three-pointer left side is no good. Weak side rebound and block shot. Walda in the ball now in the hands of Braskamp, pushing it up. Butine squares up for a 3. That is no good, and Beer gets the rebound. And there goes the height of the Crusaders. Kylie Beer over the top of everybody, grabs it, puts it back in. Now an 18-9 lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. Kylie was a bit of a question mark coming into the game, just making sure she I must have banged her head a little bit their last game, and a nice little lay-in there by Grimm going hard at the rack and spinning it in for her first points. She averages 13.7 points a game. Beer squares up for a three. That is back to the rim, no good. Bawalda with a weak side rebound, back out on top with it is Scouten. She'll launch one off the glass and in. Off the glass, off the rim, off the glass and in. Getting the whole route there and get that three-point basket for Scouten. And Scouten's going to get called for the foul. Nice job by Doracek to draw that for the Panthers. That is the first foul on Scouten. It's the second team foul. 14 fouls so far in the ball game for the visiting Reedsville Panthers. Here we go, Panthers with the basketball, but they trail by 10. Nice start here by the Crusaders. We'll pass inside, and a split second there to call that double dribble inside. But again, that tall timber, the shot, that do it on a transit, get some shot inside, but otherwise, a big height advantage for the Crusaders in this ball game. You got Beer out there, who's sitting at 5'10", and you got DeVries, who's 6 foot tall, and that's just Crusader basketball. They've always got at least a couple 6-footers on the team. DeVries with it, gets it back over to Kylie Beer. And there's a girl that can shoot it outside and just does all aspects of the game very well. Utine over to Scouten along the perimeter. And Braskamp doesn't, that one's going to go over the back of the backboard. No good by Samantha. 21-11, the lead now for the Crusaders over the visiting Panthers of Reedsville. Toddy has it. He's kind of working the perimeter right now. Are the Panthers in the ball game. Doracek has it, top of the key, guarded by Scouten. And kind of a trademark from what we've seen the whole season, the 2-3 defense that the Crusaders run. Using it against a smaller team. I've seen them use it against big teams. They're very seldom outsized unless you bring Oakfield over here and you bring Georgia Hoffman over here. She's a load in there. And Oakfield is probably going to be the opponent for the winner of this ball game coming up on Friday. Grimm gets it inside, puts it over the top of DeVries, no good. Doracek gets the rebound. Giving up a lot of inches inside, but Doracek in the right place at the right time, draws the foul. And Courtney Doracek will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more, where she's 2 for 2 so far in the game. First free throw, just like the last time she was up, the first one hits the front of the rim and goes in. It's now 3 for 3. And that gives her 6 points in the game so far. Next free throw up, and that is also good. Now 7 points. Leading the Panthers scorers is Courtney Doracek. Not afraid to go inside. That's where she's drawn those fouls to get to the free throw line. Crusaders with the basketball, one dribble, and that one's going to get taken away off to the races the other way. Goes O'Connell with it, overlays it, too hard off the glass, and Kylie Beer comes up with a rebound after that. That's again a change by the height. Good feed inside of DeVries on a pass by Samantha Braskamp, finding Kate DeVries underneath the basket. Going along that baseline, looked like she was cut out. Thought she was going to throw it down to the corner, but gets it into DeVries. They're going to get into Grimm inside off the glass and in. Nice drive there by Mercedes Grimm. Has extended that arm out to her right to keep it away from the taller defender, and then a lot of spin on that, put her right in, and gets fouled to the free throw line to shoot 1 will be Mercedes Grimm. That's your replacements coming in now. Zoki back in the ball game. Hoffman back in the game now for the Crusaders. I think Scouten thought was coming up, but now she just got a little drink of water before we get done with the free throw. The free throw is good for Mercedes Grimm. Because her 5 points in the game, but still a decent lead here for the Crusaders, leading by 7, 23-16, 7.5 to go and counting down in the first half. Hoffman has it out on top, gets it in the hands of Scouten. Little dribble towards the corner. He gives up her dribble and gets it down to Bawalda along the baseline. DeVries gets it inside, and a nice little move down the side of the lane to get that pass from Bawalda and putting it in. Kate DeVries now with 6 points in the ball game. Puts her team up by 9, 25-16. So Panthers with the basketball. 3-point shot up, and it is good off the hands of Kayla Bubolz with the basket. Six-point lead now for the Crusaders. They've got the ball. Zilke has it out on the perimeter. Back over to DeVries. Looks inside to Bawalda. Back out to Scout, and she'll throw up a three. A little too strong, and getting the weak side rebound. He is a JoJo Toddy, and then they end up 25-22. 25-22. Down by as many as 7 points in this game, and that one gets knocked away by Grimm going up against Braskamp. Kicks it back out, right side, three-pointer up to try to tie the game, and it is good. A bucket there from the corner after that steal by Kayla Bubolz. And we've got a timeout on the court. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
WDS Construction started in 2005 by Ben Westra, a fourth-generation contractor and CWC alum. WDS offers commercial construction in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the CWC Crusaders a safe and successful season.
Okay, we are back. Sorry we lost connection for a little bit here, but we are glad to be back. Bring you this game. What a game. 25 apiece. Stolen ball by Grimm, and a bucket from the right corner goes in. We tied it at 25 apiece. Was a 7-point lead at one time for the Crusaders. A scrappy little team are the Panthers. Got a pretty good conference that they play in, though, in the Big East North. And double team in the corner, and then it's dribbled out of bounds. A little double team trapping Zilke. And eventually Zilke dribbles it on the sideline, and the ball goes back in the hands of the Panthers. Now with a chance to take the lead this trip down the court. We're tied at 25 apiece, under 5.5 to play in the half. A scrappy, active little team is the Panthers. Goes Grimm, gets in the lane, back out on top. Three-pointer on the way, and that's a little wide right on that shot taken by O'Connell. And then a travel is going to be called on Braskamp. The ball going back in the hands of the Panthers. So I know momentum definitely pointing in the Reedsville direction. And they don't back down. They go toe-to-toe with the much taller Crusader team. Karachek gets it. Back out on top with it. He is Toddy. Three-pointer from the left corner is up, and that comes up a little short. Battle for the ball. Braskamp comes up with it, pushing it up now for the Crusaders. Tap ball. Hoffman gets it and scoops it over to Bawalda for the basket. Nice job by Hoffman. Didn't control the pass at first, but eventually he gets it back in her hands and right away gets it over to Bawalda for her third point of the game. Long three on the way, comes up well short, but long rebound back in the hands of the Panthers. Little runner in the lane, and DeVries is going to get called for the foul. So with a chance to tie the game at the free throw line is Kayla Bubolz. Foul is on Kate DeVries. That's just her first, but the team's fifth for the Crusaders. This free throw is up and crawls in. Seen a lot of free throws like that so far in the ball game. Takes the front of the rim and find their way in. Kylie Beer checks in. Kate DeVries sits down. And another free throw for Kayla Bubolz. That one misses, and Beer gets the rebound, hands it off over to Braskamp, and Heading the other way, the Crusaders now with just a 1-point lead, up 27-26. Walda has it out on the perimeter. Kylie Beard sets up for a three-point shot, too strong, and bringing it up, getting the rebound was Buboltz. Gets it back over to Duracek, scoops it up too hard up the glass. Ball is loose, and Panthers come up with it. Shot in the lane by Grimm is in. Lead back in the hands now of the Panthers, up 28-27. Nice job by Grimm coming in just at the right time in that tap ball. Bawalda gets in the lane, double team. It gets taken right out of her hands, and then there's going to be a foul called on Bawalda. Little shove after that. It is foul number 6 now on the Crusaders. Only 14 fouls for the Panthers. 27-28, the lead now for visiting Panthers here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Witterhack with you on Radio Plus Sports. Got a ton of games coming up this week. We've got the Oakfield game. We've got hockey going on today with St. Mary Springs is on one of our Radio Plus channels. Rodcheck drives on the right side, draws the foul, and back to the free throw line is Courtney Duracek, where she is 4 for 4 from the line so far in the game. A chance to put a little space between her and the Crusaders. Duracek's free throw is up, and it is good. Rock solid at the line so far. Now with 11 points in the game, 2-point lead for the Panthers. Charlotte Butine checks back in the ball game. Back of the rim, no good on the next free throw, and getting the rebound and almost taken away from Braskamp. Long three on the way now from Zulke, and that is good. Much needed basket there for the Crusaders. Lead back in the hands of Central Wisconsin Christian. That was about 3 feet behind the three-point line. Nice bucket there from Mackenzie Zulke. Lynn O'Connell with the ball out on top right now for the Panthers. Back to Duracek. They want to keep tabs on her. Duracek gets a three-pointer on the way, and that is no good. And DeVries gets the rebound now, heading the other way. Braskamp pushing the issue right now and gets fouled on her way toward the basket. Going to call that one on Grimm with a foul. 30-29 the lead now for the Crusaders with 2:43 left here in the first half. Zulke inbounds the ball into Braskamp, kind of taps. He chases it by half court. Down in the corner with it, Zulke gets it after the ball was kind of tapped before it got there. Because Braskamp in the lane, finds the lane to the basket, misses though, and somehow hustles, and never a loss of hustle for Samantha Braskamp. Three-pointer by Zulke is up, and it's good. Bucket there from Mackenzie Zulke, her third three of the ball game. And she's got her team up by 4 now, 33-29. Couple nice buckets there for Mackenzie Zulke to have her team in the lead now. Getting close to the 2-minute mark left here in the first half. Went by pretty fast, only one timeout taken in the half. Things move pretty fast with that. Not a ton of fouls in the ball game. And ball tapped and then out of bounds off the hands of Butine. Toddy sits down now for the Panthers. And Duracek with it, gets it down to the corner in the hands now of Buboltz. Gets cut off along the baseline. Bucket up and good. Three-point shot from Courtney Duracek. Her third three of the ball game. Crusaders only up by a point with 1:30 and counting down here in the first half at Central Wisconsin Christian. Braskamp catch and shoot, misses. Weak side rebound in the hands of O'Connell. O'Connell will bring it up now for the Panthers. Got a chance to take the lead back, only down by 1, 33-32. And that one taken away by Braskamp, and she leads the charge right now. Pulls up, 10-footer straight away, comes up short. That is saved by Butine, gets it up to Zulke. Dribbles in the lane. Fake pass, goes to the rack with it, no good. And DeVries is going to get knocked down. Got the rebound, but kind of Taking her down by the arms, and foul on the Panthers on that one, but just on the floor, so no shooting on this one. The 16th foul for the Panthers. And it's foul number 2 on Alina O'Connell. 3 from the right corner up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Duracek gets it. And here go the Panthers the other way, trailing by a point. 47 seconds left in the first half. Left side, Duracek throws up another 3 and puts it in. Courtney Duracek having herself an unbelievable first half here. She got 17 points, and she averages 15 points in the whole game on average. She's got 17 here in the first half, and Grimm gets another steal. Gets around Zulke with 23 seconds left. Ball out on top over to Duracek down in the corner with it. Duracek gets it back out on top. Now the Panthers working the perimeter, looking maybe for a last-second shot to try to at least take a lead into the locker room. Up by 2 right now. Duracek has it. Gets it back over to Grimm, pulls up, 14-footer is off the back of the rim, no good. Getting it back, putting it back up at the buzzer, no good on the last shot. And wow, what a battle here in the first half. And a great comeback from the Panthers in the first half. They now lead 35-33. And I'll be back coming up in just a few minutes to talk about the first half right after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun. Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com.
Okay, we are back at halftime. Steve Witterhack with you. A great battle going on here in this ball game so far. Central Wisconsin Christian, the number 6 seed, they trail right now to number 11 seeded Reedsville in this ball game, 35-33. Crusaders had a 7-point lead at one time here in the half and just couldn't hang on to it. Some very good defense. A couple nice steals there by Mercedes Grimm, getting some steals and turning those into points down on the other end of the court. And tell you, Courtney Doracek, she had 17 points in the first half, 4 threes, and she averages 15 a game. She is their lead scorer, but she did that in one half, 17 points. And Crusaders now find themselves trailing at halftime, 35-33. Again, the great defense, a little sloppy with the ball were the Crusaders, and just missing some opportunities inside and not using their height to their advantage. But I tell you, the Panthers, very scrappy little team. They'll go right at the much taller players from the Crusaders and nothing else get to the free throw line. Courtney Doracek in the ball game shooting 6 free throws for them. She was 5 or 6, so free throws definitely a big deal because the Crusaders only shot 4 free throws and they only made half of them. They were 2 for 4, so the free throw line points, a big difference in this ball game between these two teams. Let's take a look at scoring here in the first half. First of all, for the Panthers, they were led by Courtney Doracek. She was 5 for 6 from the line, 4 3-pointers in the game, 17 total points. Mercedes Grimm, like I said, some nice steals in the ball game. She had 7 points. And also Alina O'Connell with a 3-point bucket and a field goal for 5 points. 4 points for Kayla Buboltz and 2 points for Brooklyn Toddy. For the Crusaders, they had 7 different scores here in the first half of action. They were led by Mackenzie Zolke. She was 3 threes in that first half for her. Big ones when they kind of dug themselves a hole, and she got the team back out on top for a little bit before the Panthers came back and took the lead in this ballgame. But she had 3 threes for 9 points. 7 points for Samantha Braskamp on a couple of threes and a field goal. 6 points for Kate DeVries. She has 3 field goals in the game, and 3 points each for Jenna Scouten. Also for Taylor Hoffman and for Tabitha Bawalda, and 2 points in the first half for Kylie Beer. Like I said, free throws definitely an issue here for the Crusaders. Not getting to the line a lot and drawing fouls out there. That Doracek getting herself to the free throw line and taking care of business when she gets there. They had 9 free throws, and they were 7 for 9 in that first half of action here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Your halftime score, the Crusaders trailing the Reedsville Panthers. And I'll be back in just 2.5 minutes with the second half of action from Central Wisconsin Christian on Radio Plus Sports.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now. Or at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
WDS Construction started in 2005 by Ben Westra, a fourth-generation contractor and CWC alum. WDS offers commercial construction in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the CWC Crusaders a safe and successful season.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. It'll be interesting to see what Mark Vanderwerf might have mentioned to the ladies at halftime. Trailing by 2 and first possession in the hands of the Reedsville Panthers. Well, that was a very fast first half. Grimm gets it and goes up, misses the shot, and that's going to get knocked out by the Crusaders. It will remain Panther basketball. 35-33 your lead now for the Panthers here. Getting things going the early going of the second half. Get the ball inside, going right at the much taller player up there. What a nice fearless basket there by Kayla Buboltz. Goes right at the much taller Kate DeVries, makes the basket and draws the foul. Buboltz to go to the free throw line to shoot one. Free throw is up and nothing but net for Kayla Buboltz. 5-point deficit now for the Crusaders, down 38-33 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, which is just pretty much the top bleachers. Solke throws one up and misses badly, but Bowalden misses the putback attempt. And coming up with it are the Panthers. Definitely a good opportunity to get that putback inside, but that was an errant shot. Three-pointer on the way now from Buboltz is up, and that is no good. Chasing it down is Grimm in the hands of DeVries. Crusaders get the ball back, trailing by 5. Goes Braskamp with a basketball in the lane and kind of loses it and gets it knocked out of her hands, actually, by the Panthers, and it'll remain Crusader basketball. Solke will inbound the ball now for the Crusaders. Gets it into Hoffman. Back out on top in the hands of Braskamp. A little look inside. That's going to get blocked by Grimm. She's going to get it and push it up now for the Panthers. They're leading by 5. Garachek has it. Couple dribbles, gives up her dribble. 3 straight away is up, and it is good for Brooklyn Toddy. That's their freshman player out there, 5'5" freshman. Brooklyn Toddy on the basket. Has her team up now by 8. 41-33. Not a great start here for the Crusaders. Ball taken away at half court by Toddy. Again goes up and misses the shot. And DeVries rips down the rebound now for the Crusaders. But again, the problem they had in that first half is being a little careless with the basketball. Now, luckily for the Crusaders, that didn't turn into points. A reach-in foul by Kayla Buboltz. That is the second personal foul on her, and the first foul this half for the Panthers. Just like that, an 8-point lead now here for the Panthers, getting 6 points here in the half, and no points yet for the Crusaders, almost 2 minutes into the half. Got to get it over to Bawalda, kicks it back over to DeVries. Hoffman has it, gets it down to Braskamp, back by the free throw, and putting it up is Bawalda, no good. And getting the rebound eventually, after it goes off from Duracek's head, is Mercedes Grimm. Three-pointer from the left corner is up, and that is good for Alina O'Connell. Her second three of the ball game. She now has 8, and she has her team up by 10, 43-33. Great start for the Panthers, but the Crusaders in trouble right now in the first 2.5 minutes. Another errant pass, and going the other way, O'Connell takes with the left hand and puts it in. And a quick timeout taken by Mark Vanderwerf, and the Crusaders trailing by 12, 45-33 after this. We'll be right back after this timeout on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. I tell you, the Crusaders have not scored here in this half, and they've been outscored 10-0, and they now find themselves down by 12 points, 45-33. DeVries gets it, looks inside to Bawalda, and overshoots it badly. DeVries, Bawalda finally gets the ball back. DeVries will get it, and ball loose right now, and stepping out of bounds as they touch the ball will be the Panthers. I should say the Crusaders touching it as they're standing out of bounds, and it'll be Panther basketball. They're up by 12 now. 3 minutes here into the second half. What a great start to the second half by the Panthers. Definitely the lower seed here in this ball game. Crusaders the number 6 seed. Reedsville is the number 11 seed. Grimm gets it in the lane. Just pass inside. Well, that's going to be tied up, and that's going to go to the Crusaders on the alternating possession. And right now, Crusaders need to finish their shots inside. They need to be a little more solid with the basketball. Too many turnovers. It's being tapped away. Just got to take care of the ball. Butine will bring it up now off to the races. Gets it back over to Hoffman. Hoffman has it. Cross-court pass in the corner. Butine throws up a three. No good. DeVries gets it back out on top to Hoffman. Three-point basket for Taylor Hoffman with her second three. She scored early in the ball game, now early here in the second half, and lid finally off the basket now. Almost 4 minutes into the second half. The first points for the Crusaders. They trail by 9, 45-36. Duracek's going to draw another foul and head back to the free throw line. That's one thing she really does well. She gets herself to the line, and some of your better scorers always find a way to get there, and they make their free throws, and she was 5 for 6 in that first half. It's the first one up off the front of the rim, no good. Kylie Beard checking in, and Kate DeVries is now checking out for the Crusaders. Almost 4 minutes into this second half. The free throw for Duracek, and that is nothing but net. She's now got 18 points in the game for the Panthers. Butine now brings it over half court for Central Wisconsin Christian. Bawalda with it, out on the perimeter, back on top to Hoffman. Cross-court pass in the hands of Braskamp, throws up a three. That is no good, and getting the rebound is Mercedes Grimm. Trying to look for a pass inside. Eventually ends up over in O'Connell's hands, and she throws up a 10-footer from the left side. Alina O'Connell. She got 7 points in the half here, and 12 points in the ball game now for the Panthers. They're back up by 12, 48-36. Beer launches one up from the corner. That comes up well short, and getting the rebound is the Panthers' Brooklyn Toddy. Brings it up now for Reedsville. Just gotta make sure. I almost ready to say Reedsville every time. Racek gets it inside. Ball is loose and missing a putback shot, and finally in the hands of Bawalda. She'll grab it. I'll tell you, way too many rebounds being taken by the much shorter Panthers team. Hoffman lines up a three. That is no good. Gets the ball back on top over to Braskamp. Looks inside. And they're going to get it back out to Hoffman out on the perimeter. Braskamp too strong on that shot. Will battle for the basketball. It's going to be a tie-up. And ball this time is going to go back to the very spunky Panthers. Tell you, they're not getting right in there, toe-to-toe inside with a much taller Crusader team and making things happen. That time tying it up, getting the ball back. Huboltz gets it back on top over the hands of O'Connell. Look inside to get it to Racek inside, and a nice little feed inside, missing it wide right. Ball loose right now, and somehow the Panthers come up with it. Three-pointer on the way now from Grimm is no good, and way too many shots. Beer, though, gets the block, and now in the hands of Hoffman, but way too many offensive and second and third chances by the Panthers. Beer in a little trouble, does get the ball over half court to Butine. Kicks it out right side. Hoffman throws it up, and no good. Will battle for the ball, and finally gets in the hands of Braskamp. Butine from the corner puts it up, back of the rim, no good. Butine gets her own rebound, puts it off the glass, no good. And the ball is going to get knocked off the legs of Kylie Beer. Nice shot there by Caleb Buboltz to reach in and hit it off the legs of Beer. It'll be Panther basketball. What a scrappy team of the Panthers. Shows you how tough the conference is that they came from. Manitowoc Lutheran in that conference, St. Mary Catholic in that conference. And we've got a full timeout on the court back in 1 minute with more girls basketball action on Radio Plus Sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize performance with New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Okay, Nate Young saying it's time to come back and bring you more of the game, but man, it's a surprising start to the second half. Only a 2-point lead for Reedsville at halftime, but now they're leading 48-36. Get the ball into Grimm inside, and Hoffman's going to get called for the reach in, or for just maybe trying to hold her spot actually there and reaching in trying to get the ball. Taylor Hoffman gets her first foul. That's the team's third foul. Only one team foul so far for the Panthers here in the second half. Racek kicks it out left side in the hands of Buboltz in the lane. He's going to get called for a travel. And they're still continuing to do what they do, trying to penetrate and make things happen instead of maybe trying to run the clock down a little bit when you're up by 12 points. But that Crusaders should hope they keep on doing that. And a little foul from behind, I believe, on the Panthers. We're going to call that one on Alina O'Connell. 11:19 left in the game. 12-point deficit for the Crusaders. Who would have thought? They're the number 6 seeded team. Hey, don't forget, coming up next week, we'll also be bringing you the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders first round game, their quarterfinal. And they'll be from the right, hold it in. Her third three of the ball game for Taylor Hoffman. She's a senior. She's not ready to call it quits here tonight. Has her team back within 9, 48-39, the lead now for the Panthers. Ball out on top, knocked loose from Boalda, but chasing it down again is Buboltz. Toddy has it out on top. Gives up her dribble, passes it left side in the hands of Grimm. 10:40 and counting down in the ball game. Grimm goes up off the glass, no good. And getting the rebound is Braskamp. Another opportunity to make this game just a little tighter. Braskamp, numbers are there. She finds Boalda underneath the basket. Nice job by Braskamp, leading the charge and getting a nice assist into Tabitha Boalda for her 5th point of the ball game. Now it's a 7-point lead. Doracek goes in and overlays it, and Beer gets the rebound, and now the Crusaders got the momentum coming back in the ball game. Only down by 7, another foul. This one is going to be called on Kayla Buboltz. Again, things going the Crusaders' way. A couple missed shots inside by the Panthers here, and the rebounds by the Crusaders. They got themselves back within 7 now. They're down by as many as 12 points in the ball game. Boalda has it along the right side, back out on top with it. Here goes Scouten with a 3-point shot off the side of the rim, no good. And it's going to find its way out of bounds. Panthers with the ball, just under 10 to play here in the ball game. Again, a regional quarterfinal in Division V girls basketball here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. I want to thank all our sponsors for supporting your local athletics and making this game possible. Not cheap when you get in the playoffs. The WIA gets their cut. There goes $250 each game that you do in the postseason for the WIAA. So the sponsors make it happen. Otherwise, you could never do these games. Don't want to have it being a losing proposition. And then we've got a foul maybe on Braskamp. I don't know. They were going at it pretty good there and letting it go for a while. Tying herself up with JoJo Toddy over on the sideline. Braskamp will pick up the foul. That is her first foul and the 4th team foul for the Crusaders. 48-41 with 9:30 left in the ball game. Turnaround from Grimm. That is no good. Ball is loose, and Grimm gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Again, the offensive rebounds have been big for the Panthers. Undersized team, but just hustle for the ball, and they're getting to it. Scouten, cross-court pass in the hands of Braskamp. Lob it inside, gets it over to Scouten. And back to DeVries by the free throw line. Back up to Braskamp. She'll launch up a 3. Little too strong, and that's going to be out of bounds off that after the ball hit the rim, and it'll be Panther basketball. They're up by 9 now, 50-41. Exactly 9 minutes left and counting down now here in the second half in the ball game. Steve Wooderhack with you on Radio Plus Sports. Also have the Springs game going on tonight, hockey game, playing Green Bay Notre Dame. Ball taken away by Boalda. Good job by Braskamp, kind of slowing the defender down a little bit up the court like a lead blocker, but just slowing her down. And Boalda gets the lay-in, has her team back within 7 now, 50-43. 8:30 and counting down in the ball game. Doracek has it, guarded by Boalda. Ball goes off from the hands of Brooklyn Toddy, and another important turnover back for the Crusaders. See if they can take advantage of it. JoJo Toddy sitting down. Kayla Buboltz sitting down. Boosie was in the game, but she is out now. 8:20 and counting down to the game. Crusaders coming back, down by as many as 12. Now back within 7, and they've got the ball. Zolke has it out on top. Passes up the 3 look. In the hands of Scouten down in the corner. Gives it into Kate DeVries. He's surrounded by 3 of the Panthers. And then a reach-in foul inside. It'll be another team foul on the Panthers. That is their 4th foul. Foul on Mercedes Grimm. That is her 3rd personal foul. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Scouten has it down to the corner on the inbounds pass. Zolke down in the corner. Goes in on her in a hurry. Back over to Scout and passes up the three. Gives up her dribble back out of Nebraska. Back out to Scout and throws up a three, and that is good. A big, much-needed basket there by Jenna Scouten. Getting her second three of the ball game, has her team back within 4. Here come the Crusaders. Only down by 4, 50-46. Momentum in the last 3 minutes in the hands of Central Wisconsin Christian. They'll drive to the basket, and then there's going to be a reach-in foul on the drive by Brooklyn Toddy. Crusaders picking up their 5th foul. That's going to be a foul called on Samantha Braskamp, just her second. 5th team foul now for the Crusaders. Under 7.5 to play. Ball is inbounded to Duracek. Lob pass over to Toddy inside. Gets the ball over to O'Connell. Back to Toddy. Gets it taken away though by Scouten. 2-on-1 break right now. Crossover dribble by Scouten. A battle for the ball. Braskamp gets it over to Bawalda. Back on top with it is Zulke. He finds DeVries. Tries to get to her inside. But the ball is knocked out of bounds by Grimm. It will be Crusader basketball on their baseline. Taylor Hoffman checks back in the ball game. Scouten will sit down after getting that big 3-point basket. Crusaders with the ball, trailing by 4. DeVries gets it inside, gets it blocked inside. Bawalda gets it. Ball is loose back over to Braskamp, pulls up 15-footer, no good. And getting the rebound is Kayla Bubolz. She'll bring it up now for the Panthers. Up by 4, 50-46. Goes Duracek with a shot, kind of a little half hook shot on the way to stay away from the taller player. 3 points in the half, but now she's got 20 points in the ball game. Has her team back up by 6, 52-46. Look inside to DeVries, and there's going to be no foul called inside. They're looking pretty physical in there, and they didn't call anything. And Duracek's going to get the ball hit off her leg and out of bounds, and Crusaders will get it back luckily, but pretty physical inside. They just said let them play. 6-point lead now for the Panthers. Hoffman gets it down to the corner, back on the hands of DeVries. Trying to find Bawalda inside, and she takes it right out of the hands of Bubolz, and then a foul is going to be called on the Panthers. Things getting very physical here between these two teams. And that's going to be another foul on Grimm. That's her 4th foul. And that'll put Tabitha Bawalda to the line. Shoot a couple of free throws now for the Crusaders. First free throw is no good. 6-point lead for the Panthers, giving Crusaders more than they can handle so far in the game. The number 11 seed. Crusaders number 6 seed. That one at the front of the rim, no good. Oh, almost putting in the wrong basket. And one of the Panthers took a shot inside, and then giving the ball was DeVries, but getting the rebound was Kayla Bubolz, and trying to put it back in the Crusader basket. And then you've got Kate DeVries slow to get up, but her teammates get her up, holding the back of her head. Timeout on the court, back after this on RP Sports.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Crazy, almost a basket put in by the Panthers in the Crusader basket, but see Kate DeVries back out here being sandwiched between a couple of the Panthers on the inbounds. Zulke gets it out to Hoffman in the corner, down to Bawalda along the right block. Back out to Braskamp, lines up a three, way too strong. Bawalda gets the rebound, and she's going to get fouled from behind. Probably a good foul there by the Panthers because Bawalda was going to go in for an easy lay-in after that. 16 foul now for the Panthers. That is the second foul on Duracek. 6:07 left in the game and counting down. Hoffman gets it. Cross-court pass. That is taken away. And coming up with the ball is Toddy. Crossover dribble goes up, and that one is no good. and it's knocked out of bounds by Hoffman. It'll be Panther basketball. Crazy moments, little frantic moments here. A missed opportunity there by the Panthers, but they do keep possession. Crusaders get the ball into Duracek. That's going to go pinball action off from Bawalda, then off from DeVries and out of bounds. It'll be Panther basketball. They'll be inbounding on their baseline. 6-point lead yet for the Reedsville Panthers. Coming in here, the underdog in the game being the 11th seed. If you win this ball game, you'll probably be playing over at Oakfield coming up on Friday. Again, the Panthers with the basketball, getting some updates. I'm trying to get some updates from Doug Mock, the AD over at Oakfield, to see what's going on there. Right now, just running clock off, which I thought the Panthers probably should have done early. Nice steal, though, by Kate DeVries. And coming up with it are the Crusaders heading the other way. Zolke in the corner, three-pointer on the way, comes up short. And getting the rebound is Caleb Bubolz. Getting down to the 5-minute mark left in the game. Tense moments now for the Crusaders. Can't trade points with the Panthers. They get inside to Grimm. Boy, a little curl move there and comes up a little strong off the glass. And Hoffman gets the rebound. Gets it back in the hands of Braskamp. Tosses it up court to Zolke. 4:45 and counting down in the game. 15-footer by Bawalda. Left side is nothing but net for Tabitha Bawalda. Her 6th point of the second half. Has her team back within 4 now, 52-48. Here come the Crusaders. 4:30 and counting down in the ball game. Grimm gets it inside. Ball tapped away and chasing it down and back in the hands now of O'Connell. Look inside and again kicking it back out. A 15-footer up, and that is good. A big bucket there for Alina O'Connell. She's got 9 points on a steal by the Panthers. They put it right back in, and instead of maybe running some clock down. But right now, Crusaders need to get something going here with 4 minutes left. Grimm taps the ball away from Bawalda, and they block the shot of Bawalda out of bounds. It'll remain Crusader basketball. 54-48 the lead now for the Panthers. They've led the entire second half. They're up by as many as 12 points. Braskamp all alone, left corner up and no good on the three-point shot. Ball knocked loose. DeVries gets it back out to Hoffman on the right side. 3:45 and counting down to the game. DeVries gets it inside. A nice little step inside. That one rims out, no good. And DeVries is going to pick up a foul on top of it. Looked like that was going to go in, and somehow it just caught the back of the rim and popped right back out. 6-point lead now for the Panthers. 3:40 and counting down in the ball game. Duracek with it. 20 points in the game for her, but only 3 here in the second half. It's been Alina O'Connell with a lot of scoring here in the second half with 9 points. O'Connell with the basketball, dribbles out on top, and there's some patience this trip down the court. Duracek has it down in the left corner, guarded by Zolke. 3:20 and counting down. Panthers running clock and using the clock as their friend right now. 3:10, and DeVries is going to have a little bump. And it's going to be free throw time now for the Panthers with 3:11 left. Like, he's going to check him down. DeVries will sit down. .3:11 left in the game. At the free throw line is Caleb Bubolz with the free throw attempt and up and in for Bubolz. Now 3 for 4 in the ball game. Earns herself another free throw. She's got 8 points total in the game so far. That is her season average. Next free throw is up and that is good. Now above her average. So things getting tense here for the Crusaders. Do not want to end. All these seniors. Very athletic bunch, very close bunch. They want to live on and see this next game for the regional semifinal on Friday. Under 3 to play now. Bawalda gets it, and one of the 3 players around Bawalda is going to get called for a foul. And that's going to be called on Alina O'Connell. And it's a free throw time now for the Crusaders. Don't have 7 on the board yet, but yeah, there they put it on there. Both teams at 7 fouls, so it's bonus time the rest of the way for both teams. Tabitha Bawalda missed her last 2 free throws. This is a bonus time and puts it up front of the rim, no good again. That's where she missed before. Butyne gets the rebound, battle for the basketball, coming up with it. Braskamp, here goes Bawalda. Well, don't get him at the free throw line. I'll just take it right to the rack and put it in. So fortuitous bounce there, and Zolke is going to get called for the foul as Doracek brings it up, and she's been pretty good at the free throw line so far in the ballgame. 5 for 6 in the first half. 6 for 8 in the ballgame from the free throw line for Courtney Doracek. That one no good. So big miss, much needed one there for the, now Doracek takes the ball away, and coming up with it is Grimm. And they get it back out to Grimm, and they've got control of the ball and pulling it out right now. Doracek gets it, guarded by Bawalda. Doracek goes up with left hand, gets a block by Butyne. Butyne bringing it up, going through the gauntlet, and they get it out over to Braskamp. Cross-court pass over to Hoffman, back out on top, back in the hands of Butyne. And Bawalda has it inside, goes up and draws the foul. Foul called on the Panthers. That's good to try to do some scoring here for the Crusaders with the clock stopped at 2:13. 2 free throws now for Tabitha Bawalda. Having her troubles at the line here in the second half. First free throw is up, rattles out, no good. One more free throw. A 6-point lead now, 56-50. 2:13 left here in this contest. You lose, you're done. You win, you head on to Friday night's regional semifinal. Next free throw, that one does go in for Tabitha. Has her team back within 5 now, 56-51. Doracek brings it up now, Zolke guarding her. Doracek gives up her dribble, gives it over to Grimm. She'll bring it out near half court, guarded by Braskamp. And back in the hands of O'Connell out on top. Just running clock right now. Grimm has it, and Braskamp's going to get called for the foul. And back to the free throw line now will be the Panthers, and heading there will be Mercedes Grimm. 1 for 1 in the first half. Hasn't shot any free throws here in the second half. That is the 9th foul on the Crusaders here. So after this one, will be double bonus the rest of the time, which will really play into the hands of the Panthers. They're up by 5, and at least 1 free throw for them right now from Grimm. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Big miss there, much needed miss. Kate DeVries with a rebound, gets it off, and that one over half court, and then a foul called, and back to the free throw line. And that is a much needed foul call, because that stops the clock and points at the free throw line 1-and-1 time, and that is Braskamp going to the free throw line now to shoot the front end of a bonus. 5-point lead now for the Crusaders. Much needed free throws here for Samantha Braskamp. Hasn't scored here in the second half. That is the 5th foul on Alina O'Connell. She's fouled out of the ball game. That's her 5th. She is done. Both teams with 9 fouls. It'll be double bonus after this free throw. Front end, though, a bonus now for Braskamp, and that is good. Sam Braskamp taking care of business at the free throw line. Gets their team back within 4. 1:46 left. Plenty of time, but see if we can get another one to go here. That one rattles around and goes in for Braskamp. 2 big free throws. Has their team back within 3 now. Panthers with the ball with a 3-point lead, 1:40 and counting down in the ball game. Doracek has it down out in the perimeter, down to the ground, and we have a timeout taken by Coach Daryl Hansen. Back in 1 minute with more Crusader basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
We are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. We've got a game here, only a 3-point lead. Panthers have led the entire second half. They get it down to Grimm underneath the basket and gets it blocked by Braskamp. Big time blocking. She's got the ball, gets it down to Bawalda. She'll put it up, she puts it in, and the Crusaders are back within 1 point, trailing 56-55. Big time block by Samantha Braskamp. And she finds Bawalda for another bucket. She's got 11 points here in the second half. Doracek in trouble now, gives up her dribble, and then another timeout. Just a 30 taken. Be back after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build?
Good friend.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. What a great last minute here for the Crusaders. Not only trailing by 1, playing some great stifling defense. Going to get the ball into Doracek out near half court, guarded by Zolke. 1 minute remaining. 1 point lead for the Panthers with the basketball. Ball in the lane, they get back up to Doracek. The player for the Panthers, they would definitely want it in her hands. And there's going to be a foul, and she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So 2 free throws for Courtney Doracek. She's 6 of 8 from the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Big miss there. A much needed miss for the Crusaders. Another free throw, though, because it's double bonus the rest of the time for both teams. Courtney Doracek with another free throw. 50.6 seconds left in the ball game. Free throw is up, and it is good. 2-point lead now for the Panthers. Hoffman will now bring it up for the Crusaders. 45 seconds left. Braskamp has it, working against Doracek out on the perimeter. They get it down to Bawalda. She'll put it in. We are tied at 57 apiece. Tabitha Bawalda having a huge second half for the Crusaders has tied this thing up at 57 apiece. And then we have got a tie-up. Tie-up, and the ball goes to the Crusaders. A tie-up at half court. Crusaders will get it back now, tied at 57 apiece with 23 seconds left in the ball game. Zolke will get the inbounds pass and bring it over half court now for the Crusaders. Down to 17 seconds left. Ball knocked away by Doracek. Don't want to foul, I think. The ball, it's going to be off from, it's going to be off from the Crusaders. And the Panthers will get it back with 11 seconds left. That happening right in front of the bench, in front of Mark Vanderwerf, not complaining about it. We can't get a good view of it from here. But now the Panthers will have the ball in a tie ball game with 11.1 seconds left. Full court pressure, man-to-man defense now being applied by the Crusaders. They get it in. They get the ball over on the right side in the hands of Toddy going along the right side. Trying to find a teammate. Doracek has it. Going to pass it over the left side over to Grimm. Back out to Doracek. Throws it up, and that is no good. And we are going to overtime, tied at 57 apiece. What a frantic last couple minutes in this ball game. Whew. I think I need a break right now. We'll take a little time out, come back. with what should be an exciting overtime here at Central Wisconsin Christian on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian. We are heading to overtime, 57 apiece. Frantic ending to that game, but missed shot by Duracek, and we are going to an extra period. 57 apiece, 4 minutes you play in overtime. Crusaders win the tip, and here we go. Hoffman with it out near half court, gives up her dribble. Lobs one into Bawalda right by the free throw line. Ball is loose. Duracek goes in and ties it up, and the Panthers are going to get this ball back after a tie-up. Scrappy play there by Courtney Duracek to get in there and just tie that ball up, if nothing else, to get the ball back in the Panthers' hands. Here we go. This should be a crazy ending. If you lose this game, your season is done. If you win, you'll be heading out to play on Friday night, probably at Oakfield. Haven't got any updates on that game. Three-pointer on the way, and it is good off the shot of Brooklyn Toddy. Looks like Oakfield won their game 66-23. Get it into DeVries inside, and she'll put it in. A bucket there by Kate DeVries. Back to a 1-point lead now for the Panthers. The Panthers with the basketball. Under 3 to play here in the game. 1-point lead for Reedsville. Ball in the corner down to Toddy, and then a foul on Kate DeVries. And that will put JoJo Toddy to the free throw line to shoot 2, seeing both teams will be shooting double bonus the rest of the way. Toddy has not scored in the ball game, the 5'5 sophomore. 2:44 left. 2 free throws now for JoJo Toddy. That one comes up a bit short. Keeps it a 1-point lead for the Panthers. Again, Oakfield winning their ball game. Free throw is up, no good. And getting the rebound, though, are the Panthers. And then we got a timeout taken by Coach Daryl Hansen as his player, Brooklyn Toddy, got the rebound. So another timeout back after this on RP Sports.
30-second timeout. The second you climb onto a chair and sit in the seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian. Grimm will inbound the ball, gets it into Duracek inside, gets knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll remain Panther basketball. 2:40 left here in the extra session. 60-59 in favor of the Panthers. In trouble finding someone to get it into. They get it into Duracek. Back to that 2-3 zone by the Crusaders. Grimm has it out on top. Gets it cross court over to Bubolz. Back in the hands of Duracek. Under 2.5 to play in the game. Panthers with the ball and a 1-point lead, 60-59. Nice ball handling by Toddy in the corner, getting away from Braskamp down there. JoJo Toddy with it, getting back to Duracek. Guarded by Braskamp. Grimm with it out on top, and Braskamp's going to pick up a foul. And going to the free throw line will be Mercedes Grimm to shoot 2. And a ball game almost halfway through this extra session. 2:06 left. 2 free throws for Mercedes Grimm. And right now, free throws a big bugaboo for the Panthers. They had some opportunities to maybe put this game away, but can't finish their shots at the free throw line. Next free throw is good for Grimm. Has her team back up by 2, 61-59. 2 minutes and counting down into the extra session. Hoffman, three-pointer on the way, left corner up, and no good. Weak side rebound into Butine. Here goes Zulke with the ball, gets it back to Braskamp. Throws one up by the free throw line and puts it in. Big bucket there for the Crusaders. Tying this thing up at 61 apiece. So the winner will be playing coming up on Friday at Oakfield, who won big, 66-23 in their ball game. That was knocked out of bounds from Hoffman, down to 1:32 left. Well, Panthers with the ball to get it inside into Grimm, and comes up a little awkward on her shot, and ball taken away inside and a foul on the floor. And now free throws will be taken here by Kayla Bubolz. Looks like she's headed to the free throw line. Boy, a lot of physical play underneath, and eventually a foul called. That is the 5th foul on Braskamp. She is fouled out. Samantha Braskamp is fouled out. Well, Mark Vanderwerf wondering why there wasn't a foul maybe called leading up to that, but Braskamp goes down with 5 fouls. And at the free throw line now is Kayla Bubolz to shoot 2. That will bring in now Jenna Scouten. Sophomore checks in now for the Crusaders. We're tied at 61 apiece. 2 free throws now for Bubolz. Free throw is up, and it is good. Now a 1-point lead for the Panthers, 62-61. Next free throw, that's too strong, high off the backboard, no good. Butine gets it, and looks like a foul is called on the Panthers. That's going to be a foul called on Kayla Bubolz. That might be her 5th foul. She is fouled out. Numerous players, 2 from the Panthers and 1 from the Crusaders, fouled out. And they're going to bring in Paige Abusi in the game now. Opportunity at the line now, though, for the Crusaders to take the lead in this ball game. Charlotte Butine heads to the line, looking for her first points of the game. She is a 62% free throw shooter. Free throw is up, and that one's going to be well short. Front of the rim, no good. Now an opportunity to tie the game up with 1:23 left. Butine with another free throw. Free throw on the way. That is well short, and getting the rebound is Toddy. And still a 1-point lead now, and they're going to get the ball over half court in the hands now of Brooklyn Toddy. Gets it back out on top to Grimm. Going to get it inside again, and then we got a tie-up and possession arrow points toward the Crusaders. They'll get it back. Well, they get the ball inside and didn't try to get it back out, and ended up with a tie-up inside. So good aggressive play there by the Crusaders to tie it up and get the ball back. Now they trail by 1. 1 minute remains in this ball game. Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. Overtime session. Scouten gets it out near the perimeter. And she travels. Wait, nope, she does not. Oh, I thought maybe they'd call a travel line with that whistle there, but they had called a timeout before that. And Crusaders get the timeout. Everybody on the edge of their seat right now here, and we got a full timeout back after this on RP Sports.
At Jimmy John's, We don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, here we go. We're in overtime. 52 seconds left. Crusaders of the ball, but they trail by one, 62-61. Hoffman gets the ball over to Scouten. Down in the corner with it is Zulke. She'll launch up a three. It's on its way and no good. And the Panthers get the rebound and a reach-in foul immediately by the Crusaders. Grimm gets the rebound and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Sadie's Grimm only 1 for 3 here in the second half from the free throw line. 40.3 seconds left in the contest here in the extra session. Sadie's Grimm, a 65% free throw shooter, and makes her first free throw, back to a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Two Panthers back to play defense with 40 seconds left. Grimm's next free throw is rimmed out, no good. And we've got a ball taken away. Panthers come up with it, and then we've got a timeout taken here by Daryl Hansen. Wow, what a play there by Brooklyn Toddy. Let's do the same. We'll take a timeout back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders break clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Okay, we are back. A little wipeout playing in the background for the Safaris, and 2-point lead. The Panthers with the basketball. They'll be inbounding. They're up by 2. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Scouten. Down to 34 seconds left in this ball game. 63-61, the visiting Reedsville Panthers. Grimm will inbound the ball now for the Panthers. They throw it inside into Duracek inside. She'll handle the ball and chased down by Scouten. Knocks it away. Here goes Scouten to the basket. Puts it up. Puts it in. And we are tied at 63 apiece. What a nice big-time steal there by Jenna Scouten. Duracek with it is stopped by Scouten. Back out on top with it. And Duracek has it again as Scouten guarding her. Back in the hands now of Brooklyn Toddy. Down to 9 seconds left. Shot up. It's no good. Scouten gets the rebound back in the hands of Reed. And it goes in for Reedsville with 1 second left. Reedsville will win this ball game. Brooklyn Toddy grabs the rebound, flicks it back in. And the officials heading out saying the game is over. 65-63. Unbelievably disappointing loss here for the Crusaders. What a crazy last over in the overtime, the last minutes of regulation. And, man, that is it for the Crusaders for the season. The Panthers will be going over to Oakfield to take on Georgia Hoffman and the Oakfield Oaks coming up. 65-63, the win for the Panthers. And let's just take a short break here before we come back and wrap things up. But we'll take a break, and I'll get some of the scores kind of put together here. And what a battle, though, but you got to give the Panthers a lot of credit out there for the fight that they had in this ball game. Gave up a lot of inches to the Crusader team, and they win it in overtime, 65-63. Back after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They helped me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Our good friend Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Another great week weather-wise. Very nice, Andy. Pop on by, right?
Absolutely. We got a lot going on here. There's always something here. We got 16 different tap lines that you can stop in and see what our tap line is. Our daily specials change by the day, so you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out for the daily special. However, hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy is always a staple, along with chili for the season.
March 4th to the Other Bar, coming up Tuesday. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, we moved the meat raffle to Tuesday night. I've been getting some feedback that the weekends are kind of plugged full. So we're going to try it a Tuesday night. We're going to do a meat raffle on the 4th of March for the Rosie statue, and hopefully we can keep Rosie the Riveter here a permanent staple in Waupun.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Brewers spring training, boys of summer. Here we go. That's fun for you.
Absolutely. It's my time of year. The guys are back on the fields. The spring training starts. Of course, we got the NBA in full circle. And, of course, we're coming upon March Madness, so you can definitely stop by and see what we got going on the TVs here. But you'll all have something on.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we are back. Kind of a stunned crowd here after the game, kind of lost here in the gym at Central Wisconsin Christian, losing in overtime in this ball game at home. Their season ends losing by a score of 65-63 in this game, but a disappointing loss here at home for the Crusaders, losing in overtime, 65-63. And we'll just kind of look at the game at halftime. It was Reedsville coming back and taking the lead at halftime, 35-33. And then they opened up a nice 12-point lead a couple times in the second half, but a great battle by the Crusaders to come back and tie things up, and eventually a 57 apiece at regulation. And they go to overtime, and many opportunities for the Crusaders in the game to maybe do a little bit more while they had the lead and getting back in this ball game. But just ends up with a last-second basket by the Panthers, and Crusaders losing here 65-63. A nice second half by Tabitha Bawalda. She had 12 points in the 13 points in the second half, and she had 16 total in the game, so she was fighting right down to the end. Taylor Hoffman throwing in 3 threes in the ball game. She had 9 points. Samantha Braskamp with 11 points, 7 of those in the first half, only 4 in the second half, and in the overtime, there's 2 points in that overtime, but 11 points for her, 9 points in the game from Mackenzie Zolke, and 6 points for Jenna Scout, and a couple 3-point baskets for her, 2 points for Kylie Beer, 8 points for Kate DeVries in the ball game. For the Panthers, they were led by Courtney Doracek, who did most of her damage in the first half, 17 points in the first half. She ends up with 21. Great second half by Alina O'Connell, had 14 points, but 9 of those in the second half. 10 points in the game for Kayla Buboltz, 9 points for Brooklyn Toddy, and 11 points for Mercedes Grimm in this ball game. But again, a disappointing game for the Crusaders. The Panthers just had a lot of fight in them. They're an undersized team, but then they go at you and made things happen out there, and things fell their way here tonight. But now they got a pretty tough battle coming up on Friday night. They'll be going over to Oakfield to take on the Oakfield Oaks, who won their game tonight by a score of 65-23. So again, not the result that most of my viewers were looking for in the ball game here tonight. Looking forward to that Oakfield against CWC matchup on Friday, but not to be. A disappointing loss. But just looking at the seniors who are done with their playing basketball here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Kaylee Perry, she hurt herself and couldn't play for the season. So again, a tough injury for her that knocked her out for the season. Tabitha Bawalda, what a fighter, what a battler out there, leads the team in rebounds, and she will be sorely missed. Kate DeVries, your big girl inside. Again, hard to lose a 6-foot player, but she's going to move on after this. Taylor Hoffman, just a spot-on shooter from three-point range out there, and a nice season for her and a great career here for her at Central Wisconsin Christian School. So her volleyball is done, her basketball is done here at CWC. Claire Boss, another one of the seniors, 5'7" senior, done with her career here. Samantha Braskamp, talk about losing the heart and soul of your team. She graduates out, just 5'5", but man, she plays with so much energy out there, and always fun to watch her play. And she has graduated out of the program. And Mackenzie Zolke, the other senior, 5'5" senior, her career done too, and some great moments here for the Crusaders. 9 points in the first half, none in the second half for Mackenzie. But thanks to those seniors for what they did for the program and the great season they had and the battle they put up here tonight, even though they lost the ball game in overtime, 65-63. But again, their season is done. The boys, they keep on playing, though. Their season starts, postseason starts coming up next week. And we will be here right where I'm sitting right now at Central Wisconsin Christian. Central Wisconsin Christian will be playing Williams Bay in their quarterfinal Division V boys basketball game coming up next week, Tuesday. So we will be here for that game. So join us for that on Radio Plus. And thanks for joining us tonight and through all of our games that we brought you during the season here from Central Wisconsin Christian School. Great bunch of girls, great bunch of parents here in the crowd that were very welcoming when we came here. Mark Vanderwerf, the head coach, always greeted us and thanked us and said, come here anytime you want. And he said, so we did. And we are happy to call games here because we know a lot of people here, and just a great school, Great kids here, great support for their teams, and disappointing loss, so that they'll have to deal with here tonight, losing in overtime, 65-63. I want to thank Big Nate for joining us. We'll be back calling a game coming up on Thursday, a huge game at Waupun High School. They take on Kettle Moraine Lutheran, the Chargers. Waupun wins that game. They outright win the East Central Conference. It was a battle last time they played down at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. It's going to be a battle coming up on Thursday. So join us for that. Get down to the game. Cheer on your Waupun Warriors. If you can't get there, join us on RadioPlusSports.com. But love to see you pack the house and cheer on for your Warriors coming up on Thursday. So that is it. Have yourself an excellent Tuesday night. The final score, not what you wanted to hear, an overtime loss, 65-63. Reedsville will move on and take on the Oakfield Oaks, who won 66-23 in their game over at Oakfield tonight. Have yourself an excellent Tuesday night. This has been Crusader Basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. is where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.